Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And what do I have there? That's my cup. I'll have to move that and perhaps move that as well. There, I was wondering what was so big in front of my camera. I thought it was my yarn winder. Well, I'm here. I'm a little late, but I'm here. Yep, I am here, enjoying it. Oh, good job on my walk. I was so breathless. I was like, how am I supposed to talk when I can't breathe? But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was dark out there, even with the lights on. I probably should have put, I got two lights out front I should have put on too, but I didn't think about it until after I got out there. So, gonna have to keep doing it. But it was such a nice night out last night. Well, I believe that was your idea, Nikki, wasn't it? I'm thinking it was your idea when I was doing it. And I hope you believe me when I say I support you 100%. I do. Of all the people I feel that way, is you. Yeah, I can. I know we talked about it a little bit about some things, but I couldn't remember. Hi, Casey. Nice to see you. Well, I don't really see you, but nice to see your name on the screen. Uh, that that summer top looks awesome, by the way. It is so nice. I love that. Hi, Tammy. How are you tonight? Are you good? I'm so happy to see everyone. Thank you. Gonna make a dress, but I have to figure out some decreases first. I am doing good. I'm doing good. I actually worried that my legs would bother me today after last night's after dark stroll, but they don't. So that's a good thing. Or my back. My back didn't bother me either. I was like, yep, I'm going to have one heck of a backache. Nope. So far, so good. Got to make a dress. I have to figure out some decreases. Oh, out of that shirt, that are you just making another one? Because I love the shirt. I think it's really nice. Oh, okay. Been a hectic day. Yeah, I bet you that's going to be comfortable because I know that top looked awesome. I watched you. Your walking video. Good for you. Oh, thank you. I'm thinking about making it a regular, but I don't know if it'd be too much or, my nightly walk or a couple of episodes a week. What do you guys think? Would it be too much to do it daily or should I do it? What do you guys think? You watched it last night? Well, I'm glad it's getting views. So that's good. I wasn't sure if anyone would actually watch it. I thought it was too dark and I was trying to lighten it up and I couldn't. And then I thought I heard gunshots and then footsteps and then the police sirens. I was like, yeah, I think I'll go inside now. I didn't know if you guys could hear them on the video or not. But I was, not that I live in a bad area or anything. It just, I mean, the streets that I live in this like small community, and it's just mostly a bunch of us old people that live on the streets. There's no little kids or teenagers or. And then my daughter's like, I can't believe you were out there walking. Don't you know about 3 blocks away, an hour prior to that, someone was breaking in somebody's door, and I said no, it's not going to stop me from walking. If I get shot, then at least I know I was doing something for a good cause. I don't believe I'll get. Who would want to shoot me, right? I'm not taking anyone's cookies away. But I enjoyed it. But my back hurt. Damn. I thought it would be my legs and my feet, but it turned out to be my damn back. But I don't hurt today from it, so I survived the ordeal. So what are you guys all working on now? Oh, Lisa, hello. There you are. Although I'm awake behind, 2 weeks behind. Oh, well, you are working on a couple things. It's like me, I'm already a week behind on Mama Swift's thing that I'm involved in, and I'm getting behind on the sweaters. It's like, aha, I'm going to have to start doing some crocheting while I'm hanging out with my son. It's like I want to get those sweaters done. Get the sweaters done so I can have freedom to do other things. I just made an octagon shape for a triangle shape. Have I lost it? Mm-mm-mm. Hello, Judy, and the big Italian. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? So glad you've come in. Good to see you. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Ugh. I haven't even had a chance to do my hair. I've been like right out straight today. Usually I do it and put some hairspray in it. I haven't had a chance to do any of that. Been right out straight today, cooking. Yes, I am enjoying my son. He left to go over to my daughter's a little while ago. We've been playing all kinds of games, Scrabble and stuff, and talking and I'm so glad he came up. I do miss that dude. He's like maybe I'm well over 6 feet tall. He towers over me, and he's a big boy. But I have been enjoying him. I don't get to see him very often. He was telling me about what's been going on the last year, and he's had a lot of weird, crazy stuff happening. So I'm glad all of that crazy stuff. I have a son, he's 40. I'm blessed that he lives here. Yeah, I have 4 children. My daughters live here. As a matter of fact, I moved from Texas to Ohio so I'd be closer to my daughters so that they could help me and my husband. Because he had a stroke, and I had a stroke a few years ago and had to have surgery right here for a blockage. So it was easier to come up here and get assistance. But my one son lives in Texas and my other son lives in Maine. So so I miss the sons. They're the oldest two. Yeah, in the town. Yeah. My daughter, I have one daughter and grandchild that lives down in my basement. I have like a kitchen and bathroom and two big rooms downstairs. So they have that. And then my other daughter lives about a half a mile away with a bunch of my grandkids. Family's great. Gotta love family. Oop. Yeah, I read all that. That's crazy. You know, my myself and my siblings, we all get along. I can't think of any of us. If anything, we might be upset because we don't see enough of each other. Because I'm telling you, it's been years. It's just that we have our own lives, and you sort of like go away. But none of us would argue about our parents or anything. If anything, we supported each other. We tried to be there for each other. I know if there was something serious with me, I could go to any of my siblings and would be there. I have no doubt. Hi, V team. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. But to have siblings, against each other and stuff, that's so wrong because you only have one family. You only have one family. It would be a lonely world if we didn't have family. And they probably don't even realize or remember what they're all worked up over. Could have been, oh, you took the cookie first out of the cookie plate when we were 10 years old. you know, Usually when you get down to it, it's like stupid little stuff, and you've been carrying that anger all your life. It's like life's too short for that type of stuff. I mean, if I could have held on a lot of that anger, man, I'd never speak to my brothers and sisters. They were spoiled. I was the oldest. It's like I had to be the one to open the doors for them. I could be holding a grudge, but I don't, and neither do they. If anything, like I said, the only grudge we would have is we don't see enough of each other. Yeah, that's sad. So I'm really glad that all my siblings, well, as siblings, well, siblings too, but I'm glad all my kids, I don't see that resentment. They're very close kids. My son loves being with his sisters, and he spoils, he doesn't have any children, but he spoils, their kids, my daughter's kids. So I guess I'm lucky there. But families need to be family, support each other, get over all the stupid stuff. I'm only close with my identical twin sister. Our other siblings don't talk to us. We haven't got a clue why. Now, see, that's sad again. That it could have been because you got the cookie out of the cookie tray first when you were 10 years old. They probably don't even remember. Gosh, my sister has reasons with some of the things I did to my sister growing up. She has reasons never to ever speak to me again, ever. Yeah, my dad growing up, his siblings were like that, but he came from a family of I think it was 18 or 19 kids. So can you imagine being in a family 18, 19 kids and half of them hated each other? And during the funeral, they all fought and bickered and had a fist fight and I mean, come on. It's just crazy. Can't act like that. You must have taken that cookie. That's all I can say. You must have taken that cookie. You got to the best cookie, the fattest cookie with all the most chocolate chips. Really? Now that's crazy. That's a shame. I told my kids I didn't want a funeral. I just want you to send my body to go get it cremated, take my ashes, and just go bring them to Maine and put it have my ashes blow in the wind somewhere where there's water, like the ocean or um, one of the beautiful lakes up in Maine. That's where I grew up at. So I'd like to be laid to rest, but I don't want to be in the ground. I want to have the wind blowing my ashes all over. Freedom. That's how I see it. Freedom. And why am I talking about that? That's so creepy. But I've already told all my kids my wishes. Yeah, and that's pretty sad. That is pretty sad. Yeah, I don't want a funeral though. I don't, and I don't want to be buried. That's even worse. I would be mortified. I would come back and terrorize and haunt my family if they buried me in the ground. And I told them all that too. Don't do it. Yeah, not worth it. It's not worth it. Some reason I'm gonna get stuck being buried next to my ex, Casey's dad, because that's where Casey Casey will bury me. Ooh, I'd rather be cremated. 3 more Jack Lands eyes to crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now, what if the dad wanted his wife, girlfriend, whatever, to be buried next to him? As Casey says, she can die in her own hell. There's always that. Am I back? Maybe. I think. I think. I hope. Yay! What is it with the internet every night? That is so weird. Every night. It seems like every night it goes down. I might be on my cell phone, but I'm not positive. On my hotspot. I didn't think I was going to get back because it kept saying no internet, no internet. Yay. So someone already went. I'm dozing. Y'all play nice. Good night. Oh, she had to go. Van. Hey, Van. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, you are our winner of the 500 subscriber gift. And we got 1,000 coming up next. Let me show you your choices of yarn to go in your goodie bag. Trying to reach them. Trying to reach the other one. Yeah, you won the prize, the 500 subscriber giveaway. We drew last night. Your name went on the wheel, and you got picked. Here, I'll show you. I still have the wheel up. Oh, maybe. That is you, isn't it? At least I hope so, because I've been claiming all day that you're the winner. I would think that it's you. I'm glad you popped in. So you get to choose what yarn you want in your goodie bag. There's a yarn bag that's got goodies. And then it's either this one, two of these. There's two of these. This is Malabrego. So it's two of those. This one, or this one. This has got a black outer. Well, hello, world guy. I am in Ohio in the United States. And hello, Mateo. Good night, Lisa. Crochet with Lulu. Hello. North Korea. Well, wow. Welcome to our channel. Oh, excuse me. So what do you think, Cindy? What one would you like to go into your goodie bag? We did a giveaway last night, and the person that won is in the room, and she's supposed to pick what one she wants. Hello, Crochet with Lulu. Now we're doing another one of these, but when we hit 1,000, I'll be picking 2 people. When we hit 1,000, I was gonna do 750, but it's too close to the 500. So we're gonna do 2 at 1,000. 1,000 subscribers. I love the yellow, orange, blue, purple. So this one, okay, this one is yours. All you need to do is email me with your address, and I will be sending that out to you with something that I have for Nikki. I've just been waiting for this. Yeah, this is the one Nikki was going to go after if she won. So that means at 1,000, the choices would be one of these or 2 of these once we hit 1,000 subscribers. But in order to get your name on the wheel, you have to say a comment. And all the yarny crocheting videos I put out. You don't have to on the Carnivore, because I know not everyone's Carnivore. But if you're a Carnivore and you want to do it, then you're more than welcome to. But I'm only going to count the names that are in the crocheting ones only. And Cindy, you can also do it again for the 1,000. You could win again. But we're going to do these quite often, so. And that's my way of thanking all you guys for being so great and wonderful. Why, was you slacking? I don't think you slack. You don't know what that means. By one video, yeah. You missed one video. Well, in all fairness, Cindy, there was another winner before you, but she turned it down. She didn't feel that it was fair, and I thought that it was fair, but she didn't think it was fair because she was a family member. She don't count. But hey, she can come in here and grab yarn anytime she wants, really. Doesn't bother me none. And she doesn't crochet, that's why. She knows how, she just doesn't. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't count. Yes, I am making a blanket. It's called a mile a minute blanket. And all these strips eventually are going to get all put together. Oh, I got to move my phone. Yeah, this is the viewer's choice blanket. The viewers picked it on one of the videos. They picked it, voted on it. This one won. And then during a live one night, they picked all the colors. There you go. There you go. I'd love to see that when it's done. You'll have to take a picture of it. Oh, thank you. The Nikki and the whole crew picked them out. To me, it feels like maybe like a fall Halloween. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like a fall Halloween blanket, I think. But that's because of the dark gray, I think. We usually have snow in October, so I will need to crochet it up. I did, but not in the since we've been alive. Oh, oh no. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear all that, Nikki. But I'm glad you told me. I was like, I hope Cindy comes in here tonight. Because I hate the thought of picking another winner. No. You kind of became a family in the household. I mean, I'm playing you all day long. Yeah, my daughter says, yeah, you're on my TV 24/7. Sadly, though, when we have like 10 people in here, like right now, I'm showing 10 people or 10 viewing. Whether they're in here or not, I have no idea, but it's showing 10, and now 11. These lives that we do for these hours, they don't count towards viewing time, watch time hours. So, yeah, the only time they count as watch time hours is during the replays, which I think is kind of weird. You think that if someone's in the room, they're watching you, I would think, especially if they're, if everyone's talking and chatting and stuff. I could see probably not counting the ones that are lurking in the back of the room being quiet, but I don't understand why you're not counting the ones that are actually, involved in the chat and everything. Does make sense, but rules are rules. But that ain't gonna keep me from going live. I like sitting in here. I look forward to this part every night. It's sort of relaxing before I go to bed. At least I think so. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Nikki, for doing that. Well, thank you. Yeah, I actually get 7 hours of straight time sleeping. It's weird because I don't wake up right now. And I've always, before the carnivore diet, Wake up every 2 hours, gotta go pee. Go back to bed, get up, and do the same thing in another 2 hours. And sometimes I just get up, sit in the chair, and fall asleep for another 2 hours, 3 hours. But I sleep right straight through. I'm guessing it's the carnivore diet. I don't think Nikki sleeps though. Thank you, Lulu. I'm glad. I'm glad. I like that we all hang out, crochet, chit chat, talk, share our makes. Do you guys all have the Discord? We have a Discord channel where you can share your makes or. Oh, did you? I wasn't sure of how that would turn out. I wasn't sure if that should be a thing that I should be doing or not. If anyone would like it or do it or. Yeah, I did that. I got ready to go to bed and then I said, "You know what? I should go out for a walk." It said it was like 72. And that temperature, I love 72 degrees. And it was just perfect, although it was dark. I got to remember when I do it again to actually turn the lights on out front because I have a driveway light at the end of my driveway as well as a front porch light. Thank you, Nikki. But yeah, we've got their makes or what they're working on in the while we're chatting, and Nikki just put in there some pictures of a um, one of her shirts that she's making. Yeah, we got Patty's got some stuff in. We got people posting their animals in there because we got to have a pet area. Oh, you did? You finished it completely, Nikki? I know it was on, but I wasn't sure if it was completely done. I know it looks really nice. Oh wow, she did a good job. Let's see. Video announcements. I think I'm going to stop those video announcements. I'm considering it anyway. I hope I'm still here. I never know when I just disappear. Why they let me know when. Oh, okay. So it does. Okay. Well, then I'll leave it be. I just didn't know if it was annoying people. Oop. So how many in there are the carnivore that are with us that are also doing carnivore? Because is there anything? All right, Tammy. Is there anything more that I could do, or do you have any suggestions of what more I can do that might be of interest to the. Hi, Kay. I'm glad there's so many of the carnivore people here. I think that's awesomeness. Seriously, I think that's so cool. I wasn't sure if everyone was crocheters or. And hello, Kay. And but I thought I saw another name pop in. No, maybe not. But hello. I am doing a mala minute blanket or an afghan, and this is one of the strips. There's going to be how many panels? 6 times 3, so it's going to be 18 panels, and then I'm going to stitch them all together. This is a viewer choice blanket where the viewers voted on it in a video. They had a choice of 5 different blankets, and this one went out. They voted on which one they wanted to see made, and this one won. They also got all the colors too. Well, thank you. And when this is done, it'll turn into a giveaway if anyone wants it. Um, I do like pink salt, and sometimes I'll put some of this in my water, and then I do vitamins. I have I also have potassium that's salt. I use that. So it tastes like salt, but it's potassium. So I think it's salt in it. You get it at the grocery store where all the salt and pepper and all the spices are. So I don't know if that's consider. I don't consider that like making it, but I just, I don't know. I mean, I could use, I could buy all those electrolyte packets and put it in my water and, but they're so costly when you can just, you know, do it by hand. I can't knit. I When I was a kid, I tried to learn at the same time I was crocheting and I gave up because crocheting to me was so much easier. So I pretty much just stuck with, whoops, I love it when I make a mistake. Yes. So I don't use that. I mean, I'll use it if they give it to me for free, which I doubt will ever happen, but you know, sorry. What is what is that? Cindy. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Okay. Okay, Cindy, I got your email. I was just reading it. I'll let you know when I see you. When I send it out, I'll let you know. It'll be within the next couple of days. Now, I don't drive, so I have to get someone to take me to the mailbox. I mean, the post office. But I'll let you guys know when it's sent out. I don't drive because I can't fit behind the steering wheel. Not yet, anyway. I've done the same thing with the salts too. Yeah, that's how I do it. I don't do the element. Hi, Tammy. You live in Canada. Yeah, I heard that it tastes good though. I've heard that element tastes good, but too expensive for my blood. Exactly. Exactly. I almost I almost fit when I lost 100 pounds, but then I gained 50 back. But when I did that, I was able to get my Ohio license, and then I got too big. But I'm gonna fix that. And that's when I say I want to be mobile again. That's also one of not just walking, but also being able to get into the car and go to the yarn shop when I want. I don't have to wait until someone's available to take me. That really sucks to have your independence taken away like that. And you have to wait on other people. Like when I can fit behind the steering wheel, I can go to the post office whenever I want to. I don't have to depend on somebody else. But for the most part, my kids, when I want to go, they might say, "Oh, I got things I got to do tomorrow, but I'll take you like the next day type of thing. Well, there's always that. I'd like that idea. When I had my surgery, my for my when I had my strokes, I had 3 strokes, and I was constant. I was having like 100 seizures a day, and the artery was 95% blocked. So I was going blind and everything. It was horrible. Um, I remember them putting me on the bed and then taking my weight, and they said 303. So and yeah, so I'm bigger than that now. So I'll be happy when I get beyond underneath that. I was about 300 when I actually went to um, London and Paris. I was just under 300 pounds. It's pretty sad when you know your weight during major moments like that, huh? It's instilled in your head. How many people know? Yeah, when I went into the hospital and blah blah blah, I weighed XYZ. Oh, hi, love, love, oh love. Hello, hello. Welcome to Grandma's channel, where we talk about anything. We call it late night chat. We'll talk about anything, whether you want to talk about the carnivore diet or crocheting. We'll do anything. My little sister says she loves what you're making. Oh, thank you. Thank you. See, that's what it's turning into, be looking like. So I got to go up one side, down the other. But I got many different colors. I've got a bright, like pinkish, and a bright orange still that I got to do. So hello, love. I remember not being able to walk in Walmart without a scooter. I'm still dealing with the scooter. I even own a scooter too because I figured I was always going to be big. So I got a scooter that's parked in the driveway that I actually do fit in. So out of breath, back pain, and dizziness. I'd throw up when I got back to the car. Yeah, I I hear you. It's hard. So are you better than that now? I mean, are you able to walk around in Walmart now, or are you still using the scooter? What's your current? Yeah, I've thrown up more than once. Being so breathless that you start coughing, and then you can't catch your breath, and then you start vomiting and coming out of your nose. People don't realize when you're a big woman all the stuff that we have to go through just to live day to day. And for a lot of big people, it isn't because you really overate. It could be because of medications and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. That's why, you know, I was saying last night while I was walking, you know, I'm over 300 pounds and I'm out here walking and I'm breathless and I'm having a hard time. But a person that was fit being 150 pounds, if they were carrying what I'm carrying, 150 pounds in their arms, carrying those weights and walking around, they'd be breathless too. They would have a hard. That's in my head. That's what I'm thinking. 150 pounds is really. I don't know about you, but I couldn't bend down and pick up 150 pounds. But I do it all the time, 24/7. Well, this chick is smartening up after 65 years. I'm gonna lose it. I'm determined to drop those weights off. I can now walk in Walmart. I, I was well over 300. The scale didn't weigh me. Can you swim? I'm afraid I'm going to sink. Ever since I've been a real big girl, when I was a kid, I was chunky and I was able to swim. But being a big girl, I've always been afraid that I wouldn't be able to swim, so I never did. I was afraid I would sink. But then logic sets in and I think, well, fat floats, right? I know if I put olive oil that's what I was just gonna say. The fat floats on water. So but yet, you know, rocks they sink. Yeah. I am gonna give it a try when I probably when it's cooler weather and maybe after I have this fear of being like in shorts and or a bathing suit because I'm going to be going to the YMCA or YWCA, whichever the one that it is. Yeah, and I planned that's going to be a plan, but I still need to get over that don't want to be seen in public type of thing. My daughter thinks I'm nuts, but my daughter belongs to the YMCA and she does workouts there and stuff like that. So she keeps saying, "We're going to get you there." I want to be able to walk into the building. So a lot of these places, you park on the side of the building, then you have a mile to walk, but I can't walk that far. So I got to at least be able to walk into the building. Having animal weight gain, 70 pounds from yeah. Well, when I had my strokes, I was also diagnosed with COPD, but I haven't used an inhaler or breathing treatments in years. So I just figured, I don't know if COPD is something you can just heal from or if it's stuck with you for the rest of your life. I don't know. Aw, thank you. Oh, walking Robin to Grandma's. Oh, welcome, Robin. Yeah, so I don't know if I can swim. I used to be able to swim and swim fine. Aw, thank you. But if my daughter Brandy has her way about it, I'll be going swimming. And she keeps telling me, Mom, there's older ladies there that are in the pool and they're doing exercises and they're not skinny. You'll fit in. So, so that's what she's been going on saying for, the last couple of months to me. So I see myself doing that. I just got to get my courage up. But I do see myself doing it in a few months. Yeah, that's where she's a member. Her and her kids are all members. And she go in the wintertime, she's always going to YMCA because she doesn't like being out in the cold, so she'll go to the YMCA. And that's probably I would most likely join then because then I'll go with her. In the summertime, she walks every day for like 5, 6 miles. She helped me get to the point where I didn't have to use my walker. She would take me to a place that didn't have a lot of people, that had a paved, it was a park, but it wasn't like a lot of people there. In the summertime, there is, but this was like in the spring and the fall. She took me to this, and I would have my walker. And when I got really winded and had to sit down because I was all shaky, I would sit on my walker And then when I caught my breath, we would continue on down the path. That was Brandy saying, "Come on, Ma, you can do it." And we kept track of how many steps, and but that was when I was on the journey before. So she's a pusher. She'll get me going. So it'll happen. I have no doubt, really. And she'll go there and do the walking on the treadmill. So I'll probably do that too. I just gotta get myself there. I hear doors opening. But when I do that, I'm gonna make it real, and if it's allowed, I don't know if it'll be allowed, filming something like that, but I just really want everyone to be a part of this journey. I need people that are contemplating doing this to do it, and what it's like to do all these things. And if I can do it, you guys can do it, right? If I can get up the nerve to go into public in a public pool like that, I thought I was gonna puke too. I made sure my trash can was right here. I was really worried. I kept asking Brandy, telling Brandy, I said, "What if I vomit on live TV?" But I didn't. I wonder how many people were actually watching that or did watch that. I haven't paid attention to the video. I probably should. Yeah, 55 years. 55 years of not eating that stuff. But you know what? I don't know why didn't bother me. I don't know if it was because it was thinly sliced. It comes in these individual slice packets. You buy it in the freezer section, and you know, it's straight liver, nothing added, and it's like this thin. So maybe that's why it was fine. It tasted fine. It wasn't. I remember for some reason that it was this thick when I was a kid. Ugh, just a thought. But it didn't taste anything like what I remember. So that was so brave. Yeah, but I'm not trying. I'm not even about to try. Cow stomach. The try. Just no. I have not heard anything about a cow stomach being healthy for you. But I think that I'll just stick with the liver. Question: should I use salt if I have edema and bad hypertension on carnivore? I'm not a doctor, but I use strictly carnivore because I use it. The thing with it, when you're when you're holding in water and you're on carnivore, it's I don't know. I would, and I did when I started this. I still added salt, and I do have bad hypertension. I'm on medication, and I still add salt. I don't use I use Himalayan pink salt. I don't know if that's the difference, between regular salt and this salt, but I still use it in, and all the water left me, even though I was still doing salt. I put salt on everything. I'm striving to be healthy. That's um, part of your electrolytes. Because when you start losing that edema, that water weight, you're gonna flush out all that salt. Once that goes, once that edema breaks, you're gonna be losing tons of salt. And if if you lose a ton of salt, that's not good either. You're gonna have all kinds of illnesses and headaches and my blood pressure was so high when they put me on medication 2 years ago. They were going to admit me in the hospital because my blood pressure was so high. So my blood pressure was like, for one thing, it was so high that they couldn't even get it on their regular blood pressure machine because their machine didn't go up that high. They actually had to put me and have a EKG. They had someone come in to do an EKG to get my blood pressure through all the things on my chest and around my wrist and ankles to get my blood pressure. And it was almost 300 over like 180. Almost, that's really high. That is, let's put you in the hospital and put you on IV to get and I was all swollen. And I'd say like 3, 4 months later, I'm on the carnivore diet and I'm putting salt on stuff. But now my blood pressure is because I lost some weight. My blood pressure it's still, it creeps up sometimes, especially if I'm out there walking and I come in, my blood pressure's up a little bit. But for the most part, it's nowhere near that. It's more like about 100. The other day I checked my blood pressure and it was like 130 over like 72 or something like that. So it was really low. And sometimes if I feel dizzy, I take my blood pressure too. So I, for one, believe that the carnivore diet will help. Yeah, definitely consult with a carnivore doctor. But I'm just going by what I've done because I couldn't find no carnivore diet. But I know that you need your electrolytes because when that gush happens, when you lose that edema, it's going to take the salt right along with it. And when you pee, you lose a lot of salt too when you're on the carnivore diet. So hello. I think it's Justica. Justica. And Tammy says, I was forced to eat it as a kid also. I tried cooking some last year. The smell made me so nauseous. My husband laughed at me because I threw it in the garbage before it was even cooked. Now, see, I was cooking. What was I cooking? Oh, I was cooking sausages in the fry pan first, the bacon with sausage wraps, and that I had with the liver. And then when they were almost done, because of that bacon grease and everything was in that pan, then I cooked my liver in that bacon grease. And I did not smell the liver. I can't stand the smell of liver. I remember it as a kid when my mom used to cook it up. And I did not get that. And some people claim, and I might do it one day, that if you chop very finely the liver up and cook it in um, some hamburger, it takes all the bitterness of the liver out of there. So you're still able to eat it and you don't have that bitterness and you get all the nutrients and vitamins from it. But I found cooking some bacon in the fry pan or using bacon grease probably would work too. And then cook the liver that way. Maybe that's why it tasted good. I don't know. And yeah, I would, Tammy, if you wanted to do it again, I would definitely go with a very thin cut, the very thin slices of liver. Because, and then use bacon grease to fry it in. I mean, that's what I pretty much did, and it was all right. I'd eat it again, no problem. And to think that all these years I could have been eating it, but instead I had this, what do they call that when you don't want to eat something because you're afraid of it? Evasion. Uh, do they make liver jerky? Interesting. I don't think anyone would even make it. You could probably look it up though. Meat aversion. Okay, yeah. That's what I had for liver. It was like, oh no. Oh hell no. But I did it. I would almost think that no jerky company would want to do liver because so many people are against it. But you know what? With carnivore getting growing as big as it is, I wouldn't doubt it if someone didn't try putting that on the market because the world is leaning towards, getting more healthy. I wonder if there is liver jerky. Let's see if there's such a thing. For those that make jerky, I wonder if they've ever tried it. Liver jerky. Well, there's liver jerky for dogs. Let's see, liver jerky for people. Yes, there is. I'll be darned. Let me bring it up. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, shoot. What? Ah, they just put a commercial on there. Bison liver crisps. 19. 19. Are you ready for that? $19. How many ounces is that? 7.5 ounces. It's not even a half a pound. Now, would you say $19 is worth that? Crazy. No, I'll just buy liver and oh, let me get my camera back. Oh, Ugh, sorry. Gotta get my work. Yeah. I won't buy livers. Wouldn't matter if it was fatty. Ah, you're funny. Here, liver is cheap. I don't even recall how much that frozen liver was. I can't remember. When I was researching liver, it kind of freaked me out that you can actually overdose on liver. It can turn toxic. I love Dr. Chafee. Oh, he is so adorable. He is so cute. My mother used to make some of the craziest stuff for us to eat. I mean, some stuff was good, but mm-mm. That little bag would last me 3 years to eat it, so maybe worth it. Uh, it says $2.71 per day. No, I'm not going to buy that. I'll just go and buy me some liver. Yeah, I hear you. Zach, did you see me eating liver for the first time in 55 years? I did it live. I think it was Friday night's video. I think it was, wasn't it during? Yeah, I think it was Friday night's video. Yeah, Friday night, I went live. What did we talk about? I forgot. Oh, plateaus. It's the one about plateaus. And one of the ways you can break a plateau is you can try eating organ meat. It's very nutritious. So I thought, you know what? If if that's really for a plateau, I'm just going to go ahead and do it and show people, yeah, it's bad, but you know what? You can make it good. I thought it was very good. My mother used to put powdered lecithin in our milk because she heard it was good for you. Tasted awful. Oh, gross. Yeah, at the end of the videos, Zach, I was eating liver. And then I had to go ahead and eat the butter too because Nikki says it's gross to eat butter. I was putting it on my liver and eating it. So did you have a good birthday, Nikki? By the way, it's Nikki's birthday for another 10 minutes if you all want to say happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nikki. Happy birthday to you. I am not touching beef tongue. When I went to the Hispanic grocery store, the Mexican grocery store last week, there was a great big huge pig head. I didn't even. I took a picture of it so I could put it on my on in my video. What helped me break plateau was about five dried grams. Dried grams of what? It was about 5 dried grams. Oh, do share, Zach, do share. Yeah, he is pretty easy, and I love his accent. I love how he talks. I just, oh, really? My daughter's all about those magic mushrooms. She keeps telling me I need to eat some mushrooms, and I keep telling her no. There she is talking about the little devil. Uh, so you are up and about at what time? You should be in bed. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a swell time. Uh, Whatever works, I guess, to get out of a plateau. I guess that's one I would have never thought of. So, how many in this room have done shrooms? Be honest now. I don't know. Might be illegal in your state, and the police might come knocking on your door, though, or the FBI. So maybe you shouldn't say. Hey, if Prince Harry can do shrooms, I think everybody should be able to do shrooms. Legal and okay. Hi, Squibby. How are you? And I'm not sure if I said hi to you, Jilly. I might have. I'm sure I did, but welcome to Grandma's Crocheting Corner where we talk about all things, even shrooms. Was always scared to take them. I'm good. What you making? I am making a mile a minute um, Afghan. This is one panel, and it's all different colors. This is just one color. It was viewer's choice. The viewers picked which Afghan I would make, and they also picked all the colors. And then when it's all done, we're going to do a giveaway with it, and someone is going to actually win it if they want it. Well, thank you. I think with all the colors that we have, it reminds me of like a fall or a Halloween type blanket because of the oranges, and I'm a, I'm an advocate for responsible use. I picked them, but if you get the wrong shrooms, it could kill you. Oh, yeah. I don't. I buy them at a grocery store, and I doubt those are the shrooms that work. Well, I have school. I gotta go, but I'm definitely subscribing. All right, Squibby. Bye, beautiful people. Good night. So, Brandy, tell me, why are you up still? You have to get up early in the morning. No, you don't. No, tomorrow's not Wednesday. I take all that back. I don't pick them anymore. I am too afraid of getting the wrong ones now, but I was a teen and invincible. Oh, she took a nap. Yeah, I was thinking in the morning it was school, but it's not. It's Wednesday. She must have taken a nap. No? Then I am shocked that you're still here. Are you in bed, Brandy? Oh no. Shake it off. Maybe Robbie's keeping her up. I snuck and made a video earlier, and he was just a snoring in the living room right after Brandy and the kids left. I go to the bathroom, I come back, and he's out like a light on the couch. So what do you do, Brandy? When you travel like that for 2 days, it takes a lot out of you. It'll take him a couple of days of recovery. And then he's got to do it again. Dear may have to walk Holly down the aisle. Oh, wow. Yeah, we were just talking about family stuff earlier. But Brandy, you just need to shake it off. Whatever happens, happens. You can't change it. All you can do is prepare for it and be ready in case it doesn't work out. And there you go. Either way, you guys will get through that wedding day. See, that's just it. Families just sometimes when families just can't get along when it's, a big day like that. I'll never forget my wedding day. My daughters were there because it was my second wedding. And both of my daughters were supposed to be part of the wedding, part of the, you know, going walking down with me. One daughter did, the other one refused to wear a dress. Refused to wear a dress. She's like, nope. She would have looked so pretty. Always been up to Holly and then Rob and Dan. Sure does. There's something about travel that makes your brain stay on or in survival mode that really exhausts you. Exactly. So he showed up, I want to say yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But he did like 20 hours of driving in 2 days with only about 4 hours sleep. Yeah, Jenny, she refused to wear the dress. She was like, not going to happen. I mean, she was fitted for the dress and everything. I mean, she stood up, during all the rehearsals and stuff, but the day of the wedding, she's like, nope, not doing it. So it was like, okay. I love dresses now. I hate nylons. I haven't put on a pair of nylons in for so long. I'm not even sure if they make them for a big girl. I would have to do the nylon socks, not the tights. Did today wear you out again? Did today wear you out? When I you look like me when I first wake up in the morning. One eye closed, one eye opened. You mama sweet girl. Yeah, you mama sweet girl. You gonna get up? You didn't even eat your dinner yet. I want you to eat some dinner. No, you didn't even eat yet. You know how mama is when it comes to you eating. You gotta at least eat a little bit. All right, so that's too big, so we'll make it smaller. I don't like too many dresses. They gotta be long enough that it doesn't show doesn't matter how I sit. Oh, okay. Someone's up watching TV. What the heck? What time is it? Who's up watching TV? Well, maybe it's wrong. One, I have no opinions on dresses. You don't wear them? Don't you want a little piece? Want a little piece? Just a little piece? No, you don't want a little piece? Here you go. Here you go. Is something wrong with your eye? What's wrong with your eye, Pumpkin? Are you just tired? She's got like one eye closed and looking at me with one eye. What's up with your eye? Baby, do you got a boo boo in your eye? Do you got a boo boo? Or are you just tired? Let Mama look. Come on. Oh, you gotta play hard to get? Oh, 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 baby. Come on. She's like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to come out, Mommy. I want to check on you. You make Mama worried. Ugh, ugh. Why won't you come out? Come out here and see me. Mama demands it. Mama demands it. Well, I guess your eyes are open now, so all right. So was you just sleeping? Yeah, other side of your body wasn't awake yet? Is that what was going on? You're okay now? Now will you try it? Now that you're awake, will you try dinner? You know, in the morning Lila will be here and she'll eat it all. Here, 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 here. Hey, rise and shine. You're a little brat. You're a brat. Yeah, you. Um, half asleep, not even on Halloween, Zach. No, I don't. I do not. I don't like flowy things. And I have once on Halloween. Well, I'm off to bed. Good night, everybody. Night night, Tammy. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in. I remember my son, he's the one under Robbie, my son John, for Halloween one year. Um, I dressed him up like a little girl. His sister Jenny was the same size as John when they were like 3 and 4. So I dressed John up in one of Jenny's party dresses for Halloween. And everyone, he would get so mad. Everyone would say to him, what are you dressed as, little girl? You're so cute and pretty. And he goes, I'm a boy. He wouldn't even say trick or treat. I'm a boy. He was so mad. So I think that someone in this world other than you at one time wore a dress on Halloween. You wouldn't be the first boy, nor would you probably be the last one. Well, I'm going to go back to crocheting then. Oh, lovely. Just subbed. Hey, Jolly Luna. Hello, hello, hello. Well, thank you. The moon is cheese. Hello. Is this your first time in here? The moon is cheese. Your name sounds familiar. Jelly Looney, Jelly Luna. Is this your first time here? Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for subbing. You're a beautiful girl. Yes, you are. You're a beautiful girl. And you look all comfy. Yeah, you look so comfy. You sure you want to sleep on the blanket? You got recommended to me, and I like subbing to small creators or people I like already. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is it really up to 740? Nah. Seriously? So how did I get recommended? You mean by like just YouTube putting it on the homepage? Ah, that's cool. Well, I'm glad they've recommended me to you. That's cool. Now, are you here for the yarny stuff or the crocheting stuff? The yarny stuff, crocheting stuff, carnivore? Because I'm a carnivore crocheter. And I have a little sweetheart baby, a toy chihuahua. She weighs just under 4 pounds. She's my little star. She's my little star. Oh, let me turn off the light. Let's see. I guess you still can't really see her. But she's in there sleeping. She's just this little tiny thing. I've been enjoy popping in on your channel. I'm also Jilcy when on a different device. So just so you know. I also subbed. YouTube also recommended. Likely for carnivore. Okay. Does she have a name? Yes, her name is Baby. She's a sweet little baby girl. And mostly the shorts that we have is all about baby. So if you're a member and you look on the channel and look under shorts, you'll see about 100 videos of her. Yeah, I do tend to spoil her. But right now she's being a brat. She won't come out. She wants to. You know what it is? She's up all day because we have company, so she doesn't get to nap in all day. How many yarns do you have? Gosh, not enough. Not even close to enough. I have I have this room and it's getting more and more full. But hello, Anna. Welcome to Grandma's Corner of the World. And how did you find us, Anna? I'm curious. I probably have right around probably 150 or so, 200 scans of yarn. My guessing wise, anyway. Crocheted meat. Now there's an idea. Yeah, I wonder if I can crochet liver. It's almost getting full enough for me to go shopping in there. Hello, I'm starting to crochet and your channel just popped up in my feed. Well, hello. Every night, 7 days a week or 7 nights a week, we come in, we crochet, we do all kinds of things. I'm also a carnivore, so I also, part of my channel is carnivore stuff. And then part of the channel has to do with baby. Crochet. Not even a little bit. I'm caught. Yeah, we stay on for about 3, 4 hours every night. And then the carnivore lives are like every other day in the evening. But we come on about anywhere from, on average, from 10 Eastern time to to about 11 Eastern time. But right now my son's here and he's from out of state, so I've been coming in a little late. Crochet a T-bone steak instead of a stick of butter. Yeah, I like T-bone steak. I like ribeyes too. Now, when I get to where I've lost 25 pounds, I am going to eat a nice ribeye steak. I'm going to enjoy it because I don't buy a lot of ribeye because it's so darn expensive. My goodness. I found one like it was like a manager special. You know, when it's like getting close to the end of the date and have to hurry up and sell it. I bought one. I bought a ribeye. That was one of those. It's in my freezer, and I said, when I've lost 25 pounds, I'm going to sit down and devour that thing. I would be considered a carnivore if I didn't love fruit and plantains for tostones. Ooh, that sounds nice. When I crochet, I'll hop on and it'll feel like I have a crochet buddy. One thing I'm struggling with is the magic ring. You know what? Screw the magic ring. I'll show you what I do because I struggled with the magic ring. Yes, what with my little trick, you'll be able to do it because I couldn't grasp it either. And there's something else you can do, and it's simple, easy. Okay, Anna? When you come in, we'll talk. When you come back, when you feel like crocheting, and I'll show you a trick. It's simple, very simple. Really? It's a little slip knot. That's right, but it's a loose slip knot. I'll get some yarn and I'll show you right now because it is that simple. Y'all know how to make a slip knot, right? Take it around your finger. You do an X like that. I almost forgot how to do it. And you just tuck it through, pick it up, and it's just a slip knot, just like any other slip knot. Only you're going to leave, you're not going to close it up. You're going to leave it like that. Put your needle in that top part and just do a single stitch. And that's what I use for my slip, my magic ring. It's just an open slip knot. If you can put a slip knot on your crochet hook, that's all that it is, people. It's just a slip knot, and that's how I do a slip knot. I just curve it in there, pull it up through, put my crochet hook in there, wrap it around. I pull this down, and whoops, my needle turned on me. Gosh, I can do these blindfolded, and now I'm having a hard time. And that's your magic ring, your magic circle. So I wrap it around my finger, make an X. See that X? And then you just pull it through like that, drop it, and go like this. You leave it loose, leave it open. Yeah, leave it open. Sure, you just closed it, you fool. Yeah, you just use your yarn and just make a open slip knot. And see the hole right there? That's your magic circle. So you're going to take that string off to the side once you get it like this. And you're going to do a single crochet, but it's not going to count as a stitch. It's just to lock that circle. That's how I do my magic circle. It's that simple. And now if it says make a magic circle, that's your magic circle. You did a single crochet on top of that slip knot. Now I'm going to do my 6 single crochets or whatever. You can do these for your granny squares. You know how you do chain 4 and then you loop it together. You can do that and go ahead and just do whatever. And then say if I have to have 6 single crochets, I'm doing a double crochet. It's that simple. You guys all get that? Yeah, it's real simple. It's just an open slip knot. That's all that it is. You know, it's just an open slip knot. And I can't do it the way they all do it. It's like, nope. And then I just do a single crochet to lock it there. I don't count that though. Don't count that single crochet as any stitches. That's considered your, I always chain 2. Yeah, some people chain 2. Well, in a sense, that's chain 2 too. It's just that I leave one open, but it's still a chain 2. And then I go ahead and make my stitches in this. Say I'll just do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And see how that's all open? I go ahead and take my needle out. I take that out right there. It takes me 2 wraps, and then I pull it closed. And there you have the beginning. I don't know if you can see that. It's the 2 single crochets, and right in the center, right there, is whatever it is you need. You can just go right there in the middle. But I do this for when I'm doing amigurumis all the time. You got to start it with a magic ring and then put in your 4. Well, actually, if it calls for 6 single crochets, you're going to really make 7 because you don't count that first one. That knot, I go ahead and just wrap it around my finger and make that slip knot. But instead, I'm leaving the slip knot open. But you can also just do 2 single crochets and go that way. Well, that's all I do. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know, but I've been doing that for 55 years. Oh, no. That's sad. Yeah, I think you have to use a cell phone and click on something. You got to click on that. I got a little knot in my thread, my yarn. Yeah, just remember, just do a slip knot. Leave the slip knot open. So just go to any video and just look up slip knot. How to do a slip knot, just leave it open. Don't close it. Oh, wow, that sucks. Did it give you a written? Yeah, I haven't seen what she does, but well, I watched one of her videos, but I don't know if it did one of them or not because it was a purse she was making, a pocketbook or a bag. See, a lot of my stuff, I just know because I've been doing it for 55 years, so a lot of my stuff is old school. And then I'll be watching someone's video and I'm like, wow, when did they change that to that? Or have I been doing it wrong all my life? I don't know. I think I'm just going to change the stitch because I know I'm doing the stitch wrong every single one. I know what's wrong. It was the wobbles, I think. It was 3, 4 years ago, I think, but I got the wobbles pack at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, that's a shame it didn't work out for you. I've got a couple of those boxes. One of these days I'll have to get them out and start crocheting them. The videos that I've been currently seeing to learn crocheting is good good knit. I've never heard of them. Now, there's someone else too that you can check into, Anna, that does very good tutorial videos that I like, and he does them in left and um, left and right-handed. Is I'm gonna put his name. This is his channel. Let me see. I'm gonna pull him up and show it to you. Give me 1 minute while I bring up his channel. And I will bring up a tutorial playlist. Let's see. I'm just going to bring up a tutorial and just go ahead and I'm going to give you this. Some people would say he's not that good, but I think he is. You click on that and that'll take you to a very good one. And you can see all kinds of stitches. You just have to go through and find the real beginner ones. Yeah. But there's so many of them out there. It's just I like listening to his voice when he's serious and he's doing a tutorial, and he does them left and right. But there's a lot of good ones out there. Yeah, she's doing pretty much what I'm doing too, Nikki. Yeah, that's it. Super easy magic ring for crochet. Yeah, I've been doing that for years. Before they called it the magic ring. That's what's so funny about it. Yeah, perfect. I haven't done any sewing since I was in high school, like 50 years ago. Machines, keep doing it, but I could never figure attention. He missed a fantastic opportunity for a pun. One yarn addict. One yarn addict, or one addict to yarn, or yarn for one. He had something else he said before it was one, the yarn addict, but I can't remember it. Are you a crocheter, Zach? Yeah, I remember when he used to do that last year. I got to turn him off. Turn that one off. Liver jerky off. Yeah. Hello, my name is Juan, and I love yarn, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict. Are you a carnivore? All right, Jelly Looney. Luna, have a good one. Yeah, me too. He was funny. I have not watched him for almost a week, and that is very unusual for me. Didn't get bad. I'm also getting off. I'll hop back on next time and crochet along with you, all wonderful people. Good night. Angry Josh. I'm so sorry, Josh. I am so sorry. We all have bad days. Even I do. And when I have those bad days, I tell myself, and this too will pass, because I know it will. 65 years of experience having bad, stressful days tells me that this too will pass. So I'm going to spread that onto you and say, it's okay. She got hit by a train. All is good. Okay. Oh, the night does get weird, don't it? Uh, oh my God. Oh shit. Some of the things people just say, just trolls. It's so weird. Is this rude? Anyways, when he said that, I was like, okay, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if he was serious or, you know. But didn't he come in before? Because that name looks familiar. I want to say he came in before. We're waiting for me to put them in timeout. Low effort trolling. Well, at least he didn't just spam slurs, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even see that you was being negative at all. And I kept going back looking at all your posts and it's like I don't see where he's saying she's why he was saying that. I just didn't understand. Yeah, just what he said, "Why are you being so negative?" And I'm like, "Negative? She's being negative. I didn't see anything about her being negative." And I scrolled up and I couldn't see anything. And then he accused her again. It's like, all right, that's yeah. The only thing I could see, and then you weren't being negative, you asked a question. I think you and Nifty was having a conversation, and you asked a question. And I am back to front post doubles trebles. Hi guys, I think I'm going to go to bed now. I finished my painting though. Good night, everyone. Oh, I hope you're part of the Discord channel and can show us your paintings. That would be awesome. I'd love to see them. But see you again. Nighty night, sweet dreams. I want to see that painting too. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I haven't seen her tonight. Nikki will show you. Let's get Nikki. Nikki will show you. Yeah, Discord, I don't know how many people know how to use it, but it really is awesome. There's we do this part that's for your arts, paintings and such, show your work. There's stuff for crocheting, there's stuff for the carnivore journey or diets, keto, all that. And there's also where you can go in and voice chat and share your screen with somebody. So, yeah, it's better than doing it on Facebook. At least I think it's better than doing it on. If you don't have the app, you will have to probably load it. Might have to get the app. You're welcome. Dang. We got 13 new subscribers since we've been online in the last 2 hours. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to look. Let's see, general art. No. Let's see. And other arts. Other arts. There it is. Oh, that's pretty. Nice. That is very pretty. Aw. Do continue to post your artwork, Moon. I like that. That is awesome. Yeah. Um, Zach, are you part of the Discord? It looks like she did. Yeah, that's pretty. It'll probably be pretty well before I post another finished project because I will have 3 going. Oh, one weight. Oh, 3 of them. Well, you're working on the blanket though, the Halloween blanket. That should be done in a couple of weeks, shouldn't it? Here's an art I'm working on. Oh, wow. Nice. I love all these pictures. Oh, okay. I was going to. What? Yeah. Now, glowing echo, is that you, Zach? Oh, okay. I was just asking. Awesome. Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm glad you joined. And, if you're working on art, go ahead and post them. They're awesome. I need to post some of mine. I haven't been posting mine. Nikki's Nikki's post hers. I love them. I love all this creative stuff. Let the creative energy flow. So where are you from anyway, Zach? You probably already told us once, but I can't remember. Trying to usually takes me a couple of times before I remember to remember it. These old ladies have bad memories. Well, we talked to so many people. Wisconsin, okay. And I can never remember who is who and where who is where, and I'm in Ohio. I know Nikki's in Texas. Oh, we're got 9 people in here. Wow. Well, hello to all you 9 people that are in here. Can someone please tell me I need to wrap the yarn around 3 times versus two? Born and bred. Are you making a double treble? I thought so. And yeah, Zach, I love natural art too. I used to love years and years ago. I haven't done it in my elder years, but I used to love drawing nature, like the mountains and stuff, and putting in the trees and the rocks with the grass, and might have a fence or something. It's just nature. Might have some flowers growing up around the fence posts. And Salem Cat Witch. Hi, I'm new to crochet. I'm visually impaired, and I just looked hard even when my grandmother tried teaching me, but I finally decided to look up YouTube tutorials, and it's not that bad. No, it really isn't. Well, I'm glad that you decided to pick up crocheting. I love crocheting. And it's so relaxing, crocheting or any art, really. You let your craftiness flow, and it's just so stress relieving. I find that it relaxes me, and my anxiety is a lot better because of it. I used to have really bad anxiety, and I'm actually on anxiety medication, but I don't feel like I get all stressed out anymore crocheting, unless you do to yourself what I'm doing to myself. Well, I like bigger stuff than you do, but I am going to be doing something with a small thin yarn here pretty soon. I want to make one of those real pretty scarves. Not scarves, it's like a shawl. I want to do a shawl. But after I get all this stuff off the hook, I'm going to sit down and start working on a shawl. And it's going to be for me. Because I crochet for everybody else, and seldom do I crochet for me. Is that blue one? This what you're talking about? You know, I wish they would make the print on these bigger. All I can see is that it's a number one, a one way, but I can't tell what that wording is above it. I don't know. Can you see it? Maybe. No, I can't really see it, even on the camera blown out. I think it's saying super. No, I can't tell. 3.5 or 4.0. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull out my magnifying glass because I can't even see that. I think it's saying a 3 mm. A 3 mm. I have enough one way here to tell you to use a 3 point. Yeah, for a scarf, yeah. For a shawl, I would want it a little bit high. Yeah, 3.5 or 4.0. Yeah, yeah, because I want it drapey. I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee and head to bed. Good night, everybody. Good night, Zach. I'm probably going to end the stream here in a little while, probably in about 15 minutes myself. Make this a 3-hour video. Got to get up early tomorrow, and I want to get in a walk. Yeah, I hope to see you. You're always welcome, you know. I like Zach's vibe. I like his vibe. Well, we have 11 in here now. I got to be at my dad's at 8 in the morning. Oh, jeez. So we both got to get up early in the morning. Yeah, I'm going to end it in 15 minutes, Nikki. You can go whenever. I'm just going to get this. It says 2:46. I want to get it to so it says 3. Only because I like a nice even number. I know, I'm weird. But if you need to go to bed, I'm just going to sit here, crochet. We lost a bunch of people. Yeah, I'm going to go out, take a little walk up and down the driveway twice, come in, take a shower, and then go to bed. And I can't believe my husband's up for the night, up for the day at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's one of the things that happens when you retire, you know. It doesn't matter when you get up if all you do is sit in your room and seems lonely. Well, hello, Moon Milk Peony. I'm going to sit here and work on my double trouble. Oh, lovely. You're good, Moon. You're good. I love little typos. Yeah, I'm gonna try. If I'm not lame or anything like that, I'm gonna try. You want to learn how to crochet? Beanstalk. Hello, online people. Hello, hello. Crocheting is very relaxing. I always worried that it would be a dying art, but it seems like more and more people are picking it up, and that's good. New generations learning to crochet. What a cool name, Beanstalk. I prefer sewing, but I accidentally sewed 2 fingers to my fabric one time. Well, that's a bummer for you. Here's a more finished one. Oh, I like that. General. Okay, I think I got through it all. Wait a minute, what is this one? Oh, the 2 yarns I'm using for the dresses. Oh, okay. Really pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, I love the blue. Sewing machine accident, but they were using a one of those heavy duty sewing machines, not your everyday sewing machine. Sewing is easier over time, but it depends the size and material of said pieces. If a machine or hand sewing will make better stitches. Yep. Well, it looks like you're getting ready to go bye-bye. Yep, in about 5 minutes. I just want to finish. I'm almost done with this one panel. Got one done. 13 people in here. Holy Toledo. This tonight, let's see, I am going to put one right here. Wait a minute, two. One, two. Do that. Yes, yes, I think. How long did it take? Is that all you've done today? No. No, I had to finish the last blue, this one, and then I went ahead and added, but it's looking, that's wrong. What did I do? That is so wrong. What did I do? I put too many stitches in that corner. Well, what did I do? That's my 4. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, I'm adding too many stitches. I'm going to put that right in there. There. Ribbon. Oh, it's just one stitch. For some reason, I thought it would be okay to add another stitch in there, I guess. That's another panel done. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Do. Hello, Kate. And how are you tonight? Welcome. Isabel. Well, welcome, Isabel. Are you here crocheting, to crochet, to chat? Carnivore? Cat's eye fan. Since it's freezing. Where are you from where it's freezing? New Zealand. Oh, that's right. Don't you guys have winters, summers? Yeah. I was thinking you guys were opposite us. And I never really understood why, but I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. Well, you really got tuck it out. I can't imagine doing Christmas in the summer. I know. That's maybe they don't even do Christmas. I don't know. It was 98 degrees out today. Where are you from, Beanstalk? Christmas in the summer is wonderful. Michigan. Okay. Yeah, that's not too far from Ohio. Well, I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but we're about ready to end the video for tonight, and it's a shame because we have so many visitors. World Guy, hello. Hello, World Guy. That name sounds familiar. I think you were in here earlier, or maybe you just never left. We do Christmas under the something kawa tree on the beach in the summer. It's lovely. Oh, I bet you that is pretty. Okay, Nikki, you have a good night. I have a. What do you mean by you have a short? Oh, okay. World Guy. Short. Oh, you're the one that says you're from North Korea. Yeah, but you have tons of which one? Because you got quite a few of them on there. Okay, sleep well, online people who are nice. I'm asleep in the cold bathtub now since the heat is cranked up for no reason because my mom got cold somehow. What time is it there? Okay, I will do that. What time is it? Oh, here it is almost 2:30 in the morning. The one labeled the real one. All right, I'll take a peek. I'm about ready to close the channel, but I will take a peek. I see it. The real North Korea. The drone shot of North Korea. I've never seen any pictures, I don't think, of North Korea. Oh, just real quick before you end. Is it going to blow up in my face or something? Yeah, I watched it. That's the first time I've ever seen what North Korea looks like. Yeah, I'll take a peek at your other videos too. No? Yeah, I really don't know much about North Korea. I just know it's above um, South Korea. That's about all I know. And next to China, I think, or somewhere close by China. Well, I am gonna go. I've got to go get some sleep. It's 2:30 in the morning, and I am gonna go do a little bit of walking and then go to bed. Well, after I take a shower, go to bed. So you all have a very good night and sweet dreams to all of you, if and when you get there. It's only 6:20. Aw. So good night. Bye bye. I'm pushing the button. 1, 2, 3.